Hello everybody, Zionesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Simon Bolivar. I'm working my way towards the Railroad Tycoon legacy path for the modern era, and for that, I'm setting up a rail network in my homelands. I've already got rail stations up in Bach and in Wanuku, with 2 more on the way in Rur and Cajamarca. But I'll have to build some more ports if I want my rail network to reach my settlements across the water. And I do have the gold for it, do I? I need a purchase. Yeah, more than enough. So, what's stopping me? I can actually get 12 gold from this, if I put it there. That means I'm gonna have to redistribute my rural population. Like so. Still no new resource assignments available, even though there's still horses. But I don't want to slot that in quite yet. Not unless I was in desperate need of a celebration, which should be starting in a few turns. Last I checked, it was only 9 turns until I could start a celebration. How many turns is it now? Only 3 turns. And with a new celebration comes a new policy slot, which I'll have to use up. Not exactly sure what policy I have in mind to use yet. But I'll see when the screen comes up. Okay, I have more than enough for a rail station in Wilka Waman. Saying that here, 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 and here would be the optimal spots. I think I'll place it here. It'll refund the mine population, but I can redistribute it. I could use it to build a farm too, but I still want a mine. Can get a granary in here before I forget. I'm just gonna let that gold keep flowing in to make up for all of the gold I spent on the port and everything else. And the celebration's definitely gonna help, with me getting plus 20 gold for plus 20% gold for 10 turns. And let's do living standards. It's gonna save me a bunch of gold on maintaining buildings. I've already improved living standards once in the last part by improving conditions for the locals rather than putting all of my focus towards tourism. Oh, it's 14 turns until mass production's complete. That's gonna be a bit worrying. But I'm still gonna push on. I can now place the Jardin à la Française to complete the avenue. Just like so. Okay, my rail station's complete. I'm not exactly sure how I can connect my settlements to rail, but I'll have to find a unit that'll do so. One way or another. can I get someone that can... I could get a merchant down to establish a trade route between me and other civilizations, but it doesn't look like any of the units I can produce can build rails between settlements. And that's pretty unfortunate. Can the ironworks... no, it doesn't look like it. Could do another port, this time in Bach. Okay, it's in production, so that's something. Oh, okay. 2 of 3 settlements are connected by rail. That's going good. Okay, yeah, rail stations still being built in Cajamarca. Hopefully that'll complete the 3 rail settlements I'll need to progress down the legacy path. And in a reasonable amount of time, too. There's a ruin, which I assume I need an explorer to dig up. But I'm still not going for the cultural legacy path right now. I already did that when I was playing as Benjamin Franklin and Tecumseh. I was successful when I was playing as Tecumseh, but... oh, did I lose a unit? Oh, my ship of the line was destroyed by an enemy dreadnought. Oh, well, isn't that just dreadful? At least now I can get more gold per turn, and I didn't mean to click on that tile accidentally. And my plantation needs to be repaired. Okay, I can get a port in Nantes, but I can't get a rail station until a few turns when my treasury is filled back up. Still want to think about Ezogashima. You weren't there before. And you're hostile, unfortunately, so I'm definitely gonna have to be wary of you. I still need to save up my gold for more rail stations. And then some. I'll hold off on more ports until I get some more rail stations in my empire. Like here, per se. Five out of 3 settlements are connected by rail, but we still haven't researched mass production yet. That is going to be done in just 1 turn, though. So not to worry. I hope.
I can do other things just as modern.
There we go. And our army commander apparently has a promotion available. I presume that we may have gotten that from either the tech or the Civic we just completed. Yeah, Grand Army was what we finished up to get that promotion. And I'm actually going to support the local festival this time. It'll get me to another festival faster. Organization. Okay, so next order of business would be to build a factory. Do I have the gold for it? No, not even close, even though my treasury can recover quite nicely from the gold I've spent. Let's do Storm. Because why not? It's the easiest one of the ones I understand. Choose production. I need to choose the production for the cities that can produce. I'm okay with overbuilding dungeon. I am okay with placing a new building here. I can't place any of these factory resources down until either one of my two factories are complete, I presume. But that's okay. I'll also need to get a factory in while I'm thinking about it, since the Hardin is almost complete.
Soon shall thy
We mastered the steam engine. I see. Out with the old. A tight-knit coalition of fussy neighbors will never be happy with any change. When the narrow city roads are widened, they long for the historical cobbles, and when contemporary architecture is erased, they complain of eyesores ruining the character of the area. Don't worry. Progress will come for them all in the end. I'm sure of it. Let's go ahead and do urbanization as our next technology. And factory, you are going to go right here, over this woodcutter. Rural population is going to be redistributed here. Yeah, it also produces wood on the tile. Pretty good investment. Don't think I want to spend any gold just yet, unless I deem it necessary. I can upgrade my cuirassier, although I'm not really at war with anyone right now. Pachacudi wants to improve trade relations. For plus 90 gold for me. That's pretty good. Nice deal. Speaking of trade routes, I may want to get some going at some point so I can get some more gold, hopefully. Grow City. I'll definitely do that. Into the crabs resource. And it's already being assigned to Bach. think it's only a matter of passing a few more turns before my factories are completed. That's a nice thought. I think that once I get all of my factories completed, then I'll focus more on expanding my territory in the distant lands. Right over there. Nantes seems pretty lonely right now, I take it. I see a health bar here, so it's an indication that Nantes hasn't fully recovered from the attacks it's had yet. I think I'm gonna get a rail station down right here. Hopefully the homelands will be able to reach Nantes, given that it has a port. Does Nantes have a port? Okay, yes it does. Just want to make sure.
The face of a city.
Urbanization is completed. And we will move on to... Let's master electricity. Yes. Celebration for gold. And... let's do civil engineering. More production towards overbuilding. Because yes. A dilemma. Leadership always came naturally to Bolivar. He finds himself reluctant to trust in others he sees as unequipped for the challenges he faces. There's a reason we have elites, or trust paid is rewarded. Or trust paid is trust rewarded. We gotta get our production up. Because that's the reason we have elites. Okay, factory is now complete. Before I choose the next production... Okay. I noticed that there is an additional slot with a factory right beside it. I'm not sure if this is true, but... Can I slot just any factory resource in here? Okay, yes I can. And it also gets slotted right here, too. Okay. Okay, there's no other settlements with a factory icon like this, so... In about one turn there will be. And in 6 turns a third. I think what I should do next is get a stock exchange going. I'm good with overbuilding the bazaar. I think that was a gold building too. Choose production. I can get the Hardin down to complete. Where did I put it down? Building already exists where, exactly? What? Holy crap, where is my salon at? Is it anywhere? Oh, I built my factory in the same tile as the salon. Dang it. How did I not see that? How on earth did I not see that? Oh, come on. Okay, no time to dwell on that because... Gotta get more population. Gotta get more production going. And there's also this slot in Cajamarca too. I'm gonna get this Cowlin right in here. Okay, so the factory slots are what is gonna earn me Railroad Tycoon points, I presume. Archaeologists have discovered a site from the Exploration Age. After conducting a careful excavation, they unearthed an Incan artifact. And that is a necklace, giving me +4 culture per turn. Alright. Would be nice to have some artifacts every now and again. Okay, Wak Kabnal. Okay, so apparently I cannot get factories in towns, only cities. I'm thinking about turning either Wak Kabnal or Chichen Itza into a city. But which one is cheaper? Okay, Chichen Itza is slightly cheaper to convert into a city, so... Oh, I can actually get a factory in Chichen Itza. Apparently, you can get factories in towns too. I don't know what the criterion for having a factory in a town is, but maybe that's something I could do research into on my own time. But regardless, let's get a factory in. Okay, and the resource I'll assign to it is cocoa. Yummy, yummy chocolate. That's definitely gonna earn me some Railroad Tycoon points faster. And 20 is what I'll need to complete the 3rd milestone. The Law of the Future. The establishment of the Code Civil des Français has the French populace talking. No longer behind a veil, the law is now accessible in the vernacular of all. And this new transparency will surely create a change in how people understand empire. I'm gonna establish political laws for an attribute point for diplomacy. And it's gonna go towards happiness, towards celebrations. I can now build the Eiffel Tower, but I'm gonna have to wait until my factory is complete at the earliest. Oh, I also need to slot 5 factory resources on top of that. I can do that the more factories I have in my empire. Okay, so... alright, so... I now know that I need to have a railroad connected to the capital for a factory to exist in any settlement. Oh gosh. That was pretty difficult to word. But now I can get the Eiffel Tower going, and hopefully I can have it complete before anyone else gets to it. See them get through this. Okay, I'll get cotton in One more factory resource to go before I'm able to complete the 3rd milestone. Or third step, as it's called. Can only do certain things to get milestones going. Yeah, give me some more gold, please. Gold's definitely gonna be a must. I'm gonna need to have enough ready.
The beauty of electricity.
We mastered electricity. We can now afford a factory. Once again. It is going to go right... yeah, right here. Should be good. Technology. I will do radio. I'm still mad about me not getting to complete a second avenue in Cajamarca. I'm just gonna get a stock exchange instead. Okay, Wilka Waman. You are going to produce tin. Just like that, we have 5 resources slotted for my factories. Now it's only a matter of getting more factories in my empire and slotting more factory resources into the factory slots. And I'll have my Railroad Tycoon Legacy path completed before I know it. Oh, Track is competing with me for the railroad. Oh no. Someone's already beaten me to it. That's not good. That means they have an opportunity to build a world bank. Well, I've been trying my darnest to work out how certain milestones work. But still, I gotta persevere. Gotta save my gold for whenever I really need it. But I'm not really sure what to do. I think I might be done at this rate. But I might not, since they haven't officially built the World Bank yet. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it a part. Even though it's only just 28 minutes and 45 seconds into this recording. I might have to get desperate here if I want to complete the Railroad Tycoon Legacy path for my own. I'm way short on gold for another rail station. But if I am able to afford it, then I would have to build another factory in Huacabnal and in every other part of my nation if I want things to go along faster. Maybe in Cusco as well. I'm pretty much running out of options for stable... for winning at this rate. But if all else fails, then I could just go for a score victory, but I doubt I'm even eligible to win at that. But I'm just gonna have to play it by ear and see how things go for the rest of this age. But until I'm ready to move on, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye!